humor in it because people don't live with a little humor. You know how prudish that would make you? It's like, why you want to be dull and boring? Okay, so anyway, um, to hide in the bushes. Do you think I'm going to go, if I'm going to break the law, I'm going to go all the way to London to do it? I mean, come on, I'm struggling to get to London. I think she would even find that weird. Why are you hiding in my bushes? That's like so stupid. Oh my gosh. Weirdos out there, you need to get a clue. Okay. The other one is to follow somebody from a public place. I don't even know what grocery store she goes to. Uh, and I don't really care. I mean, if you got to get groceries, by all means, get them. The mere fact that if, oh my God, America, we ended up at the same grocery store. You mean can't go shopping if I need groceries because, oh my gosh, she's in the store and she gets a whole store to herself? Sense of that doesn't apply. So to people who seem to have and I'm not trying to be rude, but they seem to, as my grandmother would say, they're not happy to make somebody else's life miserable, slander, libel, defamation of character. I believe the United Kingdom even has that same law. Maybe not the same as America. And I do need the money, so if you want to continue slandering me, I'd love to sue you for everything you got, and then I'll have the money to go to London. So please, shoot your mouth off one more time. I have nothing to lose. And you know the old saying, beware of those who have nothing to lose. You might be the one who loses. I have nothing to lose. And no attorney is going to side with somebody who wants to be slanderous. Okay? So you might want to think about that. It's called use your head. Okay? Yes, I do like Emilia Clarke. That's not stalking. Okay? Uh, so unless you could prove I'm from the Fantastic Four, Mr. Rubberman, my arm stretches. Oh my gosh, clear across the ocean. What a concept. I cannot be a stalker following her from the store. Oh my gosh. People have such hemorrhoids and mental issues. I cannot believe this. So I would simply say, they have medication for that. A very good psychiatrist might help too. He'll draw tic-tac-toe on his board, like they show in the cartoon, and you can tell him all your problems like he really cares anyway. Um, Not that that's how all psychiatrists do that. I'm, kind of a little humor. So, anyway, now you've heard it. Everybody who goes into YouTube, you're my witnesses. Okay? When I get to London, my only concern, okay, is first, I have to get a flat. I don't think the police or Interpol are going to like me sleeping on a park bench. I mean, we all remember that scene with Matt Damon, remember? He's still trying to remember who he is. And, obviously the poor guy's tired and he's on this bench. And here comes this police. Oh, sorry, dude. You can't sleep here. You think I won't have the skills he has, of course, to take the gun apart, lay those guys out cold. So, yeah, I don't see me trying to break the law. Oh, welcome to London and check out our new London jail or something, That's not something. I'm going to break the law. I'm going to stay here in America and do it. Because then what would be the point of wasting my life to go break the law in another country? I mean, that's just so retarded. Um, so, uh, that's not going to happen. The second thing is that I like this flat that I've seen. It's got nice hardwood floors. It's like 2 bedrooms. I can have my computer room where I make my movie scripts and keep working on it. I got to get a Cinema London attorney to protect my interests. Not that all producers steal, but a guy from Lucasfilms told me first thing you do before anything is you got to get yourself an attorney because he learned the hard way. And he said, had he had this attorney, his work would have not been stolen in Hollywood. Now, I don't know what this film was, or what it was called, but the poor guy lost because he didn't follow his own advice. And so once he finally did get an attorney, well, there was nothing they could do. He couldn't prove, even if there was a copyright, because somehow producers found their way around it and stole it right out from under him. So I'm taking a page out of his book. And I mean, how cool to meet somebody with Lucasfilm credentials. That was like sweet. So, I'm starting to use my head here. People might think I look like a pushover. you might be surprised. This American is not that stupid. I use the old saying, since I was a teenage guy, I may be dumb, not stupid. So, try again, homie. Um, anyway, let's see. Now, the other thing is I have to have an agent. And I'm still doing research about pursuing an acting career, okay? Finding that perfect agent, because it'll be my first one. Then I have to get furniture, so I'm going to be doing some furniture shopping. Can't sleep on a hardwood floor. I think that would hurt the joints. And probably to start, because I know my body's got to adjust, because while you all in London are awake, we're still asleep. Okay, you're not exactly 12 hours away. I think according to the world clock on my cell phone, you're like 10 hours away. So you see, right now it is 3:26. So I'm thinking you're early morning, or it's maybe your guys are still snoozing. Because by the time you watch this, I might be the one to sleep by then. So my body has to adjust. That might take a week or two. Okay, I have to get used to my environment. Once I have all that done, I could take like what, maybe a week or two. This is why I need the funding, because I have to survive. Okay, like the character of the Game of Thrones motion picture, A New Revelation. How does this human survive in Daenerys Starborn of the House of Targaryen's world? I mean, it's not Earth, and he comes to realize that when the crash of reality happens. But she does take him under her wing, and tries to groom him to her standards. Now, unfortunately, the mother dragon is fictional. I don't see anybody taking me under their wing saying, "Oh, hey, there's a good-looking American guy," and they say European women like American guys. Something about as American as you get. Come and live with me, and you can sleep in my bedroom. That's not going to happen. That might be kind of cool, but I don't see that really happening. Um, so I have to use reality, and that's what I live my life on, is reality. I'm not going to have any family there, no friends. I hope to make friends because I'm a very easygoing person. If you want to be my friend, you just say hi. Uh, and I'm not picking on you, Emily Clark, but I'm just kind of using an example here. Hi, I'm Amelia Clark. I'm an actress. What the hell are you doing in my country? Oh, well, Amelia, thanks to you having made a major impact on my life. Um, and now I've gotten like a quadrilogy written. I've got the pilot to a future TV series called The Blair Tales, and a mini series of 10 episodes called The Game of Thrones Missing Link Lost Page at a Time. And because I didn't really like how you kind of like got killed off in Series A, I decided to make one called Game of Thrones, um, The Return of the Dragon Queen. And, if she's a normal woman, I'm pretty assuming she is, because she seems to be well dignified. And I think she has an open mind, and she might even agree with, like me, there's always two sides of the story. You don't just believe whatever somebody tells you, She's going to be like weighing out, okay, he's looking me straight in the eye. He's not looking down at my feet or putting his eyes where they shouldn't be. So yeah, okay, he seems to be truthful, and she's going to weigh out the truth, and she can judge for herself, okay? I don't do dictatorship, so nobody's going to tell me what to do, when to do it, or how to do it. I didn't vote for you. You're not my president. You're not my mommy and my daddy. So I'll do what I want, when I want, and how I want. Okay? I obviously have no intention of following her. So when and if we should meet, I don't know. You know, uh, as far as the lady who looks like she, I don't know, has issues. Uh, First of all, as an American, because I'm not quite immigrated to the United Kingdom, you might want to do some research, because for a restraining order to come out, you have to have fingerprints, photographs, and documentation. Also, witnesses would be good. And don't forget, even though I'm not officially a UK citizen yet, because there's 5 years that, according to UK attorneys that I spoke to online, oh my gosh, what a concept. I actually spoke to legal people. Did you? Obviously not. You didn't do your homework. I still have rights as an American through the US Embassy, international law. Ooh. See, this is the whole thing. When I make the Dean's List, I do research on everything, even the Game of Thrones. And Anybody can operate a remote control. That's not research. If you read the book, that's even better. That's still not research. Did you go through a lot of website research? Obviously not. So I do know a little something about national and international law. That is why I'm not going to be making anything off George R. R. Martin's name. I'm going to be working for free. Say it again. Free. That means $0. Now, what actor or actress would do that? That's history in the making. So, if I'm not making anything off his name, I'm doing it for the experience and maybe just the expenses, because obviously I got to be able to go to one place to the other. What am I gaining? Did you see my Ferrari parked up front? It's purple with polka dots. Oh, wait, that's right. I don't own one. Okay. See, again, I can tell you and talk to you like this because when people act stupid, they're going to get back a stupid response. So if you don't want to be treated stupid, please don't act stupid. Use your head. We're all mature adults. We can all get along. Just because you didn't think of it first and I did, we don't need to act childish. My Chinese professor said that success is based on the key of communication and professionalism. Obviously, I'm more professional because I don't try to go after somebody and accuse them slanderously. Oh, but you got mental issues. And here's another one. If I choose to go to a Catholic church, that's my business, not yours. You're not God. Remember, judge not lest you be judged. I mean, you get to go to hell. No guarantee I'll go to heaven, but you're going to go to hell because you judge me. Or you're not a true Christian. You're what is called a hypocrite. So you want to think about that too. Because that's stupid. If some Mormon missionaries came to my house, oh, well, I can't go to the Mormon church now because I'm stalking them because they invited me, right? This is based on somebody's mentality that, oh, must be stalking because I want to go to the same church as she does. Well, then we might as well all quit going to church. It's okay to be sinners, never go to church again. Because whether it's a Baptist, a Methodist, Presbyterian, oh, well, somebody, is going to that church and I decided to go to that church that they're going to. Oh, but I'm a stalker now. Oh my gosh, I'm not judging. It's so amazing how stupid people can be. So, yeah, I just wanted to clarify some things because obviously people have issues, and I'm the one supposed to have issues. It's not me that needs medication. Wow. But only in America, right? Oh, there might be a couple in London. I don't know who they were, but maybe they should stop wasting gas driving around because they're bored to death and wondering how they're going to fill up their gas in their car. I don't know who they were. Don't know them personally. Or don't really care. So my main concern is I want to get that master's degree and become a certified actor. Okay. So if I choose to follow Emilia Clarke, it's not like she's holding a gun to her head. You will follow me. Well, I might follow her. She did do that. I mean, I've never been stalked by a woman. Never mind. That would be an experience. I just hope she wouldn't be, if she's a female stalker of men, she wouldn't be as dangerous as the ones I've heard about in history, like that Judith Warnock that was murdering men in cold blood. Oh, hey, such a hot babe. And he gets in the car, poor guy. He had no idea what was coming to him. She takes him out in the middle of the woods and blows his head off with a gun. And she actually, I think, got the death penalty for that. So, it's not about men stalking women. There are dangerous women, too, that stalk men. So you think I'm going to be that trusting? Hell no. There's dangerous women out there. I'm not saying Emily is dangerous. I might find it flattering if she was following me, but I don't think because she's being a professional actress is going to be following me around and duck behind the bushes. Okay, I gotta see what kind of American is this. I just don't see her doing that. That would be so weird, right? I think we got to give her credit. She's a little more professional than that. Obviously, I am too. I have better things to do. If she wants to meet me, she's probably going to come up wondering, why are you in my country? How did I make an impact on your life? That's cool. That just means she's reaching out, being a friend. Okay? I'm not going to bug her for autographs. She wants to give me an autograph, fine. She don't, no big deal. We're all human. We need to treat each other with human dignity. You know, So following in her footsteps is not stalking. Sorry, but there's a saying in life. Um, Life doesn't come with a book of instructions, right? So if I want to get into what she's into, okay, granted I've seen Schwarzenegger films. I'm a great fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think he might one day make a good U.S. president, and hopefully he would appreciate me saying that because I not only am I a biggest fan of his, I think personally, and I don't care what anybody else says, I think he did a good job as a governor, and I hope he would thank me for giving him positive words like that. I think he would make a good U.S. president. Maybe I won't be here because my heart now yearns to be in London. There's just, nothing for me here. So I would be making history for the United Kingdom. And the Queen of England might find this to be a shock because maybe she wouldn't remember me, but back in like 1983, I was 12 years old and I waved at her and she waved at me. She might have been in a Rolls Royce, I think. We were on a class field trip from a very small town in the big city of Seattle. I think she was going to ride one of those trains that ride on the cement rails. They call them like a tramway thing or something. And I looked down on oh my gosh, I was so stupid. I forgot my camera in the private school van. Okay, that's real bright. Well, here I am now. People say I look good for my age. I don't look my age, but here I am now in my middle age, and back then in 83, I was like 12 years old. So, for me to have the opportunity to swear my allegiance before the Queen of England, that'll be like a reunion for me because that to me is like something that don't happen more than twice in a lifetime. At least for me anyway, because I'm just an American, right? And yeah, I'll stick out like a sore thumb. You'll be like, oh, American Englishman. Okay, we haven't had one of those. So I do feel I have a good sense of humor. I'm very confident, and I'm a people person. If you want to know me, I don't care if you're an actor, actress. I'm not some diseased character. I'm not Quasimodo. Ha ha ha! I'm gonna ring the bells in the chapel. Sorry, I have a little bit of knack for what they call voice overlaying acting. But it's how some people act. You just come up to me, introduce yourself. You might be surprised that if I don't make you laugh at me, and it's okay if you want to laugh at me, I might even laugh with you, because I'll be finding it. Yeah, that is funny. Most people in history's past emigrated from Europe, like England, Russia, and what have you, to Ellis Island, to America. And here I am, this one American emigrating in reverse to the United Kingdom. And I had to do some careful research because I didn't want to make a proclamation that wouldn't be true. Again, same thing with whether it be national law or international law. Is my claim of no rents, royalties, credit privileges, or otherwise valid to where I'm not breaking the law of plagiarism? Well, according to definition, plagiarism means you have to be gaining something out of it. Profit or an asset. Am I getting a trophy? No. Gaining experience is not the same as plagiarism because it's not like you're giving me the recognition, okay? I'm honoring an author who I think is very good at what he does. Now, why would George Martin complain if he opens this post box? I guess that's what they call it here in America. We call them mailboxes. But he opens this post box and like, oh my gosh, I got a check for like, say, $1 million. But I didn't do anything. And he comes to learn about this guy that is making history in the United Kingdom, emigrating to his country. I bet he'd want to shake my hand. It's like, uh, well, thank you for honoring me. I don't know who the hell you are. And you just put money in my pocket. You think anybody's going to complain about that? I mean, an actor and actress would probably be the same thing because I'm working for free just for experience and expenses. And I'm putting money in their pocket. Who in their right mind is going to complain about that? Like, are you serious? I wish somebody would put money in my pocket, but I know that's never going to happen. So if I choose to act for free, put money in their pocket because we now have actors and actresses. And, oh yes, the producer who wants this, I'm not even going to sell my copyright to him. I'll give it to him. The only term on it is that wherever I do have a seat now, Game of Thrones, Return of the Dragon Queen, I might ask for a measly 5% because I'm not going to have a part in it anyway. Sorry, not the prophecy. There's only 4 scenes that I want, and that's in, I think, like episode, was that 6 or 7? And at the last episode 10, the missing link lost paid to time. And again, I'm acting for free, no pay, because the experience and expenses. So I only have 4 scenes. I'd be like a guest star then. Everybody else is banking money. So where's the complaint? No producer in their right mind. They'll probably think I'm crazy, or they might think, oh, wow, hey, we can take advantage of this guy because he's going to give us a copyright and not ask money for him. Let's jump on this before some other producer does. Well, what they don't know is I'm intentionally doing that. Okay, so they're banking money. George Martin's banking money. Oh, and people like actresses like Peter Dinklage or Emilia Clarke are banking money, and why they should be thanking me because I'm not making a dime out of this. Popularity, right? Okay, so then comes the motion picture, Game of Thrones 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Again, lead male role would be mine. Free. You don't pay me nothing. I'm doing it for experience and expenses. The producer's banking money. Oh yeah, actor and actresses are banking money. And so is George R.R. Martin banking money. And what do I get? Nothing. Because that's what I chose to do. So now I'm not only making history at the UK by being the first American to immigrate to their country and obey their laws and swear my allegiance to the Queen. And according to the UK attorneys, after 3 years, which would be about right time for me to get my master's degree, then I become what they call, and anybody living in London, even Amelia, if she wants to contact me for the first time, can correct me on this, they say you become what is called a resident. But because I would be a resident after 3 years, that's when I have to renew my visa down there. That doesn't make me a citizen. No, because I don't think UK attorneys are going to lie to me about this online. What that means, I got to live there another 2 years. So now I'm in the halfway point. You see, America 3 years says, okay, now I'm kind of in the middle, resident 2 years. Oh, okay, now I got to study the laws. I guess I must learn how to sing the UK anthem. That to me is going to be fun. In fact, every day I wake up in London, it's going to be so exciting for me. Nobody knows what it's like because you've got to put yourself in my shoes. How exciting is this? It's like I'll be making history when I go to UK every day till the day I swear my allegiance to the Queen. I find this exciting, to do all this, getting all my movie scripts out there, and I'm acting for free. So long as I got the Game of Thrones title, I already researched the law, I can't claim anything. Now, and I can prove this because, let's say somebody wants to be generous. Oh, we want to pay you for your time. I'd have to say, sorry, I can't. And if they go, why? Because I've already researched the national and international laws. You are not allowed to give me a check. Because if I was to accept that check, that's like illegal entrapment. Now I'm guilty of plagiarism just like that. Now, like if you go to a restaurant and you're tipping a waiter or waitress, that's different because there's a different set of laws on that. Now, if somebody writes out a paycheck, we would like to give you a bonus or a tip, say $2,000, because we think it's so awesome you want to work for no pay, and nobody in all of Hollywood and London has done this. Okay, now that's different. I can accept that. It's about the wording. When you write the check, do not put pay because I will have to refuse it. If you put a tip because you think that's so cool, I'm working for free, now I could take that. So, because again, if anybody tried to falsely accuse me of something, I'll photocopy all my check stubs. Any check that anybody would give me. Oh, I'm sorry, it says tip or bonus. Oh, don't say pay on it. Guess you ain't got a case. And then I countersued for you thinking that you're going to have me over the barrel, and it didn't work. So you might want to think about that ahead of time. So again, I'm not working for anything. But once I have enough credentials, experience, just for the expenses, because again, obviously can't have a bum from under a bridge. Oh my gosh, he needs a shower. Trying to do a scene, So obviously it's commonplace to pay for someone's expenses. Because again, an expense is not an income. You know, I did take Future Business Leaders of America, so I do know a little accounting experience. Income means what you take home. Any actress or actress worth a grain of salt will know where I'm coming from. It's take home pay. You can't take home pay and say that, oh yeah, and I got to pay expense. Well, no, because you probably won't see a dime of it. I would imagine that most directors, assistant directors, or even the producer, if it's an expense, you're not going to see that. They're going to pay that for you, and that's nothing you're going to see. What you're going to see is what they're paying you for. So I do look forward to going to London, but I wanted to clear some things because there's a lot of people out there that are barking up the wrong tree and, oh my gosh, going, oh, I have a migraine headache, so let's say if I say something bad about this person because I didn't think about myself, I'm jealous, so I'm going to just kind of slander this person because it's too bad I didn't think about myself. Well, that's what my family did. They said that people who act this way are jealous because they didn't think of it themselves. you know. And if it's a test, yes, I can put up with a lot. But don't think that I'm going to just sit by like a punching bag and not say something back, because I will. And if it starts to affect me in any way where I feel threatened and my civil rights as an American citizen at the moment are threatened, I will see you in court gladly. And I hope you got your paycheck and enough money in the account because I will win. So in the meantime, thinking positive, I am so looking forward to coming to London. And I thank the lady who used this, John, I think she said John Snow on Facebook. I want to say if she's listening, and all those who support me out there on Facebook and YouTube, thank you so very much for showing me your moral support. Um, I would love to meet people in England. I think they will be very friendly. Yes, I'll have a funny accent. And like I said, I'll turn on, I always talk about my Chinese professor, you take a negative, turn it positive. And he always said that, if somebody laughs or they laugh at you, think of it this way, I made an achievement. So if I can make you laugh, even if you're laughing at me, then I've achieved something. So yeah, took a negative, turn it positive. So that's cool. And who knows, we might be friends after that. It's like, wow, this guy's crazy. You're coming to our country. We never had somebody called an American Englishman before. And who knows, maybe I'll be the only one immigrating to the UK that way. So two things of history is going to come to pass, and I'm not letting anyone or anything stop me. Granted, I may not make it there this year, but like this lady who I think is from England, using as her call sign on Facebook, John or John Snow, something like that. Because I don't see Kit Harington telling some dude, oh yes, dearie, blah, blah, blah. No, and I'm sure Kit Harington will appreciate me defending him on that. That's not I've seen his interviews. He's very professional. He's not going to say that to another guy. Sorry. I will give credit where it's due. He's not like that. So it obviously was a Kit Harington fan using the call sign on Facebook, John or John Snow. And so she was very positive, and I do appreciate that. So a lot of people are trying to give me flack, negatives. There's a lot of people out there supporting me on this. They think it would be great to see somebody from the USA immigrate to UK, because nowhere in history has ever an American immigrated and said, okay, I want to swear allegiance to the Queen. Not to mention, I've seen the Queen before at the age of 12, so for me it's almost like a reunion. Wow. And if the Queen is, England is watching, it would be so honored to meet you and swear my allegiance to you. I know I'm different, but I think I could do a lot. And it's not just for my own benefit. It's like I tried to tell people on, Facebook, the skills I have and, the dreams that I have that I haven't been able to do here in my country, I would love to do something for the UK. It's not just about wanting to be an actor. I got other skills I could fall in if need be. Industrial. I could stimulate businesses in the United Kingdom. So it's like, what can I do for that country that maybe earns the um, Queen of England and the royal family's interest? What can I do for their country? You might be surprised. You know, if I'm willing to obey laws of your country and swear my allegiance to your country, don't you think that's worth checking into? So, um, this one fill-in or what do they call it, standby casting company. I mean, I'm just kind of like so depressed. I was checking into it. Wow, that would be so cool. So I have a right start. May not make it to London, but there is some opportunity. I only have to pay $1.98 in U.S. currency. They're going to send me a kit, and then I guess some director is supposed to call me after that. And she said that, as far as travel expenses go, because they say with no experience, well, I only got the one that, I would encourage Emily Clark to check it out. I'm hoping they would give her a good laugh, and I'm sure it will, because she can't say, oh, it won't make her laugh. Oh, yes, it will. When you get to see me slap with baby powder, I know she'll be laughing. Oh, yes. So it's called Egg Toss by Jacob Gollinghorn, and the perfect pimp smack. And it's not about pimping either. It's just what he calls because he puts a ski mask on. We're going Mexican. That's where he gets a slap me in the face, baby. I only had seen, I think, 4 or 5 times. He wanted to test my acting abilities. This is before I knew anything about Game of Thrones. And yes, it was a hot, sweaty day, and boy, I really had to script that baby powder. Kind of got caked on, but it was good. He said that he saw some potential in me, and then of course Game of Thrones came along. Long story short, and then I feel that Emilia Clarke made a major impact in my life. Because here I am writing movie scripts. I've been writing ever since February 2017. So please, if you have questions, don't just start throwing outlandish claims and accusations. You know, even if you are an actor, just say, hey, what made you decide to go into acting? I'll be telling you the truth. It's not like somebody's hiding around the door here with a big wad of money. Not that that wouldn't help, because that might could add that to her going to London. But there ain't nobody there. And dogs only walk on 4 legs, not 2. Not to be a ding-dong about this. So they're not going to be paying me any money, and I don't think you could pay a voyage to London in milk bones, which you give your dogs anyway. So yeah, case in point, just ask me questions. I have no problem answering them. And that's what it's all about. It's called starting a friendship, good conversation, you know. Um, so I have so much to look forward to, and I hope that I've hopefully cleared everything. Um, if you have any questions, just ask. Thank you, and you all have a very good day. I look forward to seeing people in London, and well, I guess we'll see what happens.